bring this up on the screen and just tell me what comes to mind when I show you this, Kurt. What comes to mind when I say be a creator, not a content imitator? Come on now.
Oh man, be you, be original, right? There's an audience for it. Be a content creator, not a content imitator, because the person that you're imitating, that spot's already taken. That
Mm,
spot's already fulfilled. There's already someone driving in that lane. So become your own content creator. Now, again, I'm gonna say this real quick. We all at points get inspiration from someone. The problem is when your inspiration turns into a carbon copy of somebody else. And so we are renting space in people's mind. But if you're imitating someone, you're imitating a spot that is already taken, occupied. So now you are squatting and hoping that you can take somebody else's space, and that's not going to happen, because what ends up happening is over the long run people get turned off when you
mm.
imitating somebody else. So yeah, man, be a content. Look at the word create, right? Not imitate, because when you're imitating, that means you're a knockoff, and when you're a knockoff, you're not made from the same thing, you're not made from the same quality. So and if you're being imitated, and this is my last thing, and over to you, CJ. If you're being imitated, keep giving them a great show, because I believe this: no one imitates anything that is not of value.
Mm. Come on now. Look, this is why. Give me a horn. You got a horn over there? Give
Oh,
yourself a
I
horn.
got a horn for the people. I got a horn for the people. Let's go.
Let's go. Like we
Yeah.
needed that, bro. Listen, I'm telling you right now. That's why I wanted to bring up that, and I laid out the red carpet for my boy because I knew he was gonna kill it. Right. When that right there, that particular topic, I was like, yo, we have to touch on this because, like you said, there is literally people who will take inspiration. This is which is all of us, right? And make it our own. And use and like, honestly, think about it. Really, a lot of what TikTok is, and a lot of what like so shorts and reels and all that is using someone else's sound and
Right.
voice syncing and lip syncing and all of that, right? And that's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool, right?
Right.
But we already know it's not. We know it's not us, right? So we know
Right.
it goes back to the originator, and so with that, this thing I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking of content creator etiquette, like some type of like, hey, you know what? When I quote unquote use someone else's sound, I like to go back and find the original person who
Yeah.
put that out there, and I
Yeah.
tag them in my reels that I use their sound. I don't do it all the time because sometimes it's impossible to find the originator, which is
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I literally can find them, I usually go. I put them in my tag, and guess what? They usually come back to me like, "Man, that's amazing. You tagged me," and they follow me instantly, and they like it, and they
Yeah.
appreciate that. Hey, thanks for not just taking credit for that, or not just my sound, but my idea. When
Yep.
you try to take someone's idea and you just
Mhm.
literally run it back as your own, and then your audience is like, "Oh man, you're such a genius," and it's like, wait a second. I saw that somebody else's post, and even though they might not have as big as following as you really got it from them. Why aren't
Yep.
they getting the credit? And then over time, when you do that, it comes back and bites you because this is bad. First of all, it's bad vibes, bad energy, and then
Yep.
like you said, if you're copying from somebody else, exactly copy and paste, the other person is the one of value. That's the one I want to work with.
Yep. Yep. And the thing is, I love that you said that, right? Because if you're thinking strategically, it helps. On one hand, because that person, whoever you're giving credit to, and there's nothing wrong with giving credit. Actually, like I said, strategically, it helps, because a number of times I've video by, message from, and that person ends up seeing it and coming over and like, yo, appreciate the love, right? Appreciate what you did. And then that can spurn a conversation and a connection and a collaboration. But just think about if they come across it and they're like, yo, that's Yo, that's my style, that's my brand. What are you doing? And
Hmm.
so now you're losing that ability to just like, yo, I appreciate what you do. You're really dope. And because you're so dope, I just want to spin this, put my own spin to it, and give credit. But here's the scary thing about why you want to avoid doing that. They got the sauce. They have the seasoning behind it. And so if they get a question because they have crafted it, they can give an answer. You will get caught up because you haven't developed that sauce. And so when you get asked that next question, you're gonna sit there and stumble because you don't know the second, third, fourth order of effects of that comment, of that post, of that video. And so if somebody's like, yo, so where'd you get inspiration from that video? You're like, you got crickets, right? So I'm telling you, if you imitate now here consistently, and if you've made more than 20 posts and you imitating someone, listen, you cat, you cat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's a community for you. There's people that's gonna rock with you for being authentically you, and then you have one thing that is amazing. You have your life story and history, and you will never run out of information from that. You'll never run out of information to speak on that because you've grown up with you for all your life. So you will have more than enough content. Don't be cat, man. Listen, don't be cat. Don't be cat.
Yo, we gotta don't be cats
Don't
and
be
be
cat.
a content creator, not a content imitator. What up, YouTube? That was a dope episode clip from Kurt the Connector who joined me live here on YouTube. If you love this type of content, make sure you like, subscribe to this video. We got a lot more coming every single day on YouTube. See you soon.